to share this video with someone that you know might be going through a tough time, a rough patch. We all have them. How we get through them is what's important. Hey Faves, it's your Fav Ms. Renee. I'm back, you guys, with a new video. What's up, YouTube? How are you guys? I hope you're having a pretty good day today. I know I am. But I am sitting here like, wow, I cannot believe that it is already the fall season of 2020. Whew. I'm going to tell you a little secret. Bye-bye 2020. Did you hear what I said? Bye-bye 2020. That's how I feel. Okay? I know a lot of us do. But my goodness. So, I am so rude, child. Come on in. I didn't even introduce you. Come on in. Please come in. You guys, pull up a chair, have a seat, get you something to drink. Come on in, child. We're going to sit around and chop it up for a minute. I want to share a little something with you. Hopefully, it will help you as much as it helped me today. Okay? I'm going to share a secret with you. And we're going to see how that goes for us, okay? Now, before we get started on this video, a couple of things I need for you to do. One, I need you to like, share this video. So that means like it, and then share it, and then you guys, by all means, drop me a comment down below. Hey, how low can you go? Whoa, drop your comments, woo, down to the floor. Whoop, drop your comments down below. I love doing that. I know it's kind of goofy, but I like it. It's fun. And I know that some of you guys like it too, so no, drop them low, okay? Alright, so again, if you don't know me, my name is Fav Ms. Renee. Okay? And this YouTube channel is for all of my faves. For people that I know, whether I know you in my community or whether I know you from teaching aerobics, or if I know you from family and friends, or for you one of the kiddos that I serve through JVT. This channel is for all of us. Okay? I'm excited to be able to bring you this channel and content from this channel and things that God really gives me. Like, this isn't just made up stuff. This is stuff that really has some meat and potato to it, you know, substance. We like stuff that makes sense, right? Yeah, I know I do. So, let me say also, I want to make sure I've said everything that needs to be said. I think I did. And if I didn't, I'll do it on the next video, right? So today's video, you guys, is a very serious subject matter, okay? But let me say this before I begin. I am well right now. I was going to say for now, but no, right now I am well, okay? I'm having an up day, and I'm having an up season thus far. So, cross your fingers, but more importantly, shoot me a prayer. I would really appreciate that, okay? So, this conversation is one that I really feel I was led to give you today because it's just a real conversation. And I love it when God brings me the absolute conversation to have on the day and the time and all of that. And it's just so cool to me. So this conversation is something that I probably would have never imagined that I would be having, because I've never dealt with this serious thing before, but I do now. But I want to make sure you guys understand that I'm okay right now. I'm really having an up time. Things are feeling pretty good for Fav Ms. Renee. I'm kind of upbeat and feeling kind of spunky, and I'm happy. I'm really, really happy. So I don't want you guys to think, oh no, because right now is a good time for me. Promise. Okay? But there have been times where this season wasn't so good for me. So the conversation and the topic, sorry, been distracted. The topic for this video is seasonal depression. Not a very happy conversation at all, and not one that I'm like excited that I know all about it. Not at all. But just being real. Let me say this. I am the person that is, and most of the time when you see my smile, hey, it's genuine. It's real. But there are times when I have to paint the smile. There are times when I'm not really feeling my best. And there are times when I'm really, really sad. And let me also say, this is my birthday season. Yeah. So how is it, or why? How is it? Yeah, that's more. How is it that I am sad during the time that we celebrate the most, our birthday season? Well, let me tell you what happened to me. There is a time in my life not long ago that I was really sick. Not like cold and flu sick, but like heart sick, like struggling to breathe, couldn't walk, having a hard time talking. Really going through a rough time. I was in heart failure, and for several months didn't know what it was. So in that struggle, I was sick and hurting, and it was a really rough time for me. And you guys know that time ended with me having open heart surgery. Thanks be to God, I had some great doctors and a wonderful surgeon, and they did a marvelous work on me, and I am well and much better. But it seems like even though that miraculous season that it turned out to be has now turned into a season of depression. It has. Sad, but it's true. So there were a few years after surgery that there's been 5 years. This is my 5th season, you guys. My 5th year of being a survivor. But a few years ago, the season met me with tears. Just a flood of tears. And not only just a flood of tears, but memories of not being able to breathe. And it was almost like I couldn't escape the thoughts or the memories. It's almost like they would just flood in, and nothing that I did or no one that I was around could change that. I would just become very sad. And I didn't know what to do with that. Not only was I sad that I had to go through that, then I was angry because I went through it. And then I felt like I had done something wrong. Like, I felt, honestly, if I tell you this, I don't know if this will really make sense for you. I've always been a very strong woman. Always. And when heart disease came to the point that I was sick, I felt like all of my strength disappeared. And if this makes sense, I felt like my heart failed me. Okay, I was in heart failure, but I felt like my heart failed me. Like I felt like I couldn't depend on me anymore. I couldn't rely on me anymore. I had let myself down. I almost died on me. Wow. I don't know if that makes sense to you. That's exactly how I felt. And I felt that a few years back to back. And I always felt that heart disease made me, let me say this, life is fragile. Life is very fragile. But heart disease made me feel like an egg with a crack in it. I felt useless for a while. I felt like I couldn't depend on me anymore. That was kind of rough. No, that was really rough. And that feeling didn't just go away. I had to really find myself again. I had to trust myself again. And I had to trust that God had allowed me, even though I went through that time, He brought me back. And when He brought me back with this renewed spirit of trusting Him. Because, oh my God, you guys, I could tell you so many stories, countless stories of during that season that I had nobody but God. And how God came through like you won't even believe. You would be like, whoa, yes, God really came through. So it has been a struggle, but I am happy to report that this year, year 5, even though the memory, it won't leave, I didn't die. I survived. So I don't have to keep remembering the sickness. I don't have to keep remembering not being able to breathe. I can breathe. And I can breathe well. So, seasonal depression is real. So do me a favor, guys. If that is you, let's go through this together. If it's someone that you know, help them, support them, love them, be there for them. Let them know that you are there and that they are going to be okay. Thank God this is just a season. And we'll get through this together. Some things that I do, and you guys know this, a lot of you know this because you know me a little bit. Some of you really know me. I journal a lot. Journal. Seriously. I journal a lot. And these are just the journals that I have right here on the table because they all serve a different purpose. Okay? But I have a bunch in the back too because I love journaling. Journaling helps me to figure life out, and it helps me to know where I'm going. And of course I pray. Of course I pray. But sometimes the words that I write are therapeutic for me. So, I don't know if that's you. I don't know if you need to journal. I don't know if you're going through seasonal depression. And guess what? Everybody's issues are different. Mine just happens to be a time that I was really sick and I almost lost my life, but I didn't. And I have to remember that because that's a very crucial part in that story. Yes, I was sick, and yes, I almost lost my life, but I didn't. So we have to hold on to that. Instead of thinking about how sick we were, think about how we conquered that sickness, or think about how we got over that relationship, or think about how we stopped drinking or stopped smoking or whatever it is. We gotta get to that place where we can move on from the sadness. I've lost some people that I love, some people that I truly love. They are gone from this world, but they are not gone from my heart. And as we move into this holiday season, let's do it together, guys. Let's glow up together. Let's move into a new realm, a new season, and a fresh start together. Losing loved ones never gets better for me. Their time in my life will always be a sacred time in my life. I had to learn how to appreciate that time that we had. Treasure those memories. Death cannot take your memories. Death doesn't take the memories. And that is what we hold on to. The memories. The memories that are so much, they are very much alive in our hearts and in our minds. That's what we hold on to. Share this video with someone that you know might be going through a tough time, a rough patch. We all have them. How we get through them is what's important. We are going to encourage, support, and help each other through this season. Whoever you are, you have a support group here on Fav Ms. Renee channel. Okay? So, make yourself known. Reach out. Say something. Hey, it's me. Okay? I am not going to say that I'll never have a bad time again, but at least I know some steps to go through and to get through. And I know people that are there for me, that love and care about me, and that will support me through that time. So, if you don't know anyone, I nominate me. I'll be there for you. We'll talk. And we'll go through this thing together. Promise. Okay? Alright guys, so I think that's about it for today. I will see you guys in the morning. I'm probably going to get up and do a video for you guys in the morning. That's the plan. So, pray for me. You know I'm a work in progress. I'm just saying. But I so appreciate you guys. And I hope this video really helped somebody that really needed it. And in the meantime, of course and always, keep your heads up and your eyes open. See you later. Bye-bye.